Hello, it's Patrick Larney with Nashville Unsigned. We're here at Namm, and something that just caught my eye as we were walking by. It's a pretty ingenious little invention I think our unsigned artists are really going to love. This is Peter, and Peter is with Cling-On Tuners. And talk to me a little bit about the product.
Okay, so the Cling-On tuner, it's a digital tuner which all the guitarists or any musician uses. So now what you do differently is, instead of a clip, we use a little magnetic attachment. So now the tuner is much smaller, but still has a very large display. And you know, there are several benefits over the clip tuners.
Sure.
And one of them is it's completely hidden behind the headstock. So when you're on stage, people don't see it. The logo, if you have a nice instrument, you know, you don't cover the logo. You know, guitar builders obviously love that. If you're using a capo, you're not fighting for space. You know, it's a capo and a clip tuner. You have a really nice viewing angle. So it comes with a little stick-on magnetic base, which is safe. It can be safely removed. We have the instructions, but you pop it right there, and then the tuner's on there. You have a really good viewing angle. So for the musician, you know, I'm a performing musician, and everything is done for the musician. When you're tuning, it's really close to you and it's away from your hand. So it almost looks like you're tuning out by ear. Your audience doesn't even see the tuner.
Yeah,
so
and I've been playing guitar for a really long time, and the one thing that I find is with a tuner, it's never the tuner that breaks, it's the clip that breaks.
Exactly.
And then I've got to go buy another clip.
Exactly.
So,
well, nobody sells the clip separately, so you have to buy another tuner.
Right.
Yes, in our case, we have less parts attached to it, so but that's another benefit. Really, what musicians love is the fact that it falls flat. So when you're done playing, you know, your gigs or performing or practicing, whatever it is, you can pack up your guitar in the gig bag without having to take off the tuner.
Very cool. You never lose it.
Yes, you never lose it. You never break it. People break their tuners not when they use them. They break them when they are not actually using them, tossing them somewhere, and then they forget about it. It will stick on directly to some tuners, not all, but many guitars would. It will work directly onto the tuners.
And then there's another product here on the front that I always want to talk about.
Our second product, which we launched in January at the Winter Namm, and that was a pretty big hit. So it's a passive piezo pickup with magnetic attachment. So the brand it's called Cling-On pickup, and the way it works, it uses magnetic, again, way of attaching to the instrument. So this is for instruments that are, you know, acoustic instruments that you don't want to modify or you don't have a built-in pickup system.
Right.
So it's a very inexpensive, very affordable way of amplifying your, whether it's a vintage instrument or some.
Right, where you don't want to ruin the integrity of the instrument by drilling a hole in it or something like that.
And, you know, other little cool things about it is it has a built-in volume control, so that helps a lot with, you know, controlling your sound as well, just in case if you run into feedback, you know, that's as easy as this, so you take care of that. Another cool feature is you can install different magnetic bases in different areas of the instrument, and so, you know, you can change your tone by changing the location of your pickup on the fly as you're performing. So let's say on the bridge, if you have a flat bridge, you know, you get nice clear tone. It's more
impressive.
mellow. If you do a lot of strumming, you know, we would recommend, you know, the soundboard. It's a little bit brighter, a little bit clearer. Now, it's a passive pickup, but because of the constant magnetic pressure, you have a very consistent sound across all ranges, you know, from lows to all your highs. And also, you know, probably the best part of that is that because of that magnetic pressure, you know, the pickup senses the vibration really well because it's sandwiching the soundboard in between the two magnets. So now that vibration is transferred to the sensor and it goes into the amp. So in our case, you know, you can plug it in directly into an amp. You don't really have to use a preamp. Of course, you can use a preamp and you can do all the fucking things, you know, with the effects and, you know, to work on your sound, just change it, you know, completely. But as a basic setup, you could go with just the pickup and an amp, and you're ready, you know, for gigging or doing your recordings or practicing, whatever it is that you will amplify.
Well, that's really great. I know there's a lot of independent artists out there that bought a guitar, like a campfire guitar, and they were just starting out. And then instead of going out and buying one that's got an input and a plug-in, they can just buy this piece. Peter, it was really great to talk to you, and thanks so much for spending some time with us and explaining this cool new product, Cling-On. Who knew? Nashville Unsigned. We'll talk to you soon. Stay sound.